G'day YouTube. This is a quick video to show you how to list your partitions in Ubuntu. So you can do it one of two ways, through the terminal or through a graphical user interface. So I'll start you off with the terminal. Open one up and type in sudo fdisk-l to list, throw in your password, and there you go, you'll see it, a list of all your partitions on the drive. Now I've got a whopping 9 on mine, and you can see some of the recovery drives up the top with the Dell utility, the extended drives, and so on, and the NTFS or FAT systems, which means it's Windows, and then you've got the typical Linux ones as well, as you can see there. Now a better, more graphical, more informative way to do this is to type in sudo gparted, hit enter. Now that will take just a few moments to load up, but when it does, it'll give you a great graphical representation of all your partition drives. In fact, gparted stands for GNOME Partition Editor, and it's a very popular one. And if I zoom into this one here, I'll see a list of all my drives. Now this one, the OS one, is actually my Windows one. You can see the size, what's used, what's unused on the drive. Unknown drives, or ones just taking up no space at all, being wasted. My ext3 and 4 file systems. Obviously this one's my Linux drive I'm on now, or Ubuntu, because it shows me the mount point it's mounted, and that's the root mount point. And yeah, I can see the divided up space between them. I've got, I think, 500 gig on this drive, and that is and that's what I'm using per drive. 125 on the Linux, and on the Windows I've got about 200 all up on that one. And the great thing about this too is clicking on any one of these and you can figure out which one is which. But also there is a bootable OS or a live disk called gparted as well, and that's great for actually updating your partitions, removing them, resizing them, yeah, deleting, updating, all of that stuff. You can't actually do it through here because you actually have Linux. Well, I have Linux booted, so I can't play with it, I can't resize it, that sort of thing. So remember gparted live distro, type that in Google or something if you want it. Okay, and that's pretty much it in a nutshell. That's a way to see the names of your drives, and the names also, really the real labels of them, the partition labels are here, dev.sda3, .sda6, that sort of thing. That's what's most important when you are working with it on the command line terminal. Alright, I hope that's been of some help to you guys. Cheers.